My name is Venus Otar. I'm from Leicester, but I live in Nottingham and I teach RE, French, and I cover absent colleagues in school. In 2010, I was diagnosed with uterine and ovarian cancer. I went into shock. It felt completely surreal and it felt disastrous. It felt like my whole world had collapsed. The minute you find out you've got cancer, your life takes such a completely different turn, and it's almost like you're on a roller coaster and nobody's in charge anymore and nobody's in control. The doctors had talked to me about chemotherapy, and I was very fortunate that I was able to talk to the Macmillan nurse. I was able to collect information from the Macmillan office, so I was pretty well equipped in terms of knowledge, but nothing can prepare you for that moment when you walk into the hospital ward and you know there will be a chemotherapy agent being administered to your body. But all the time you keep telling yourself that I have to go through this because this is what will help me to get better. Coming back home after the chemotherapy, your mood just drops because you realise that you can't walk up the stairs. You need someone to help you make your supper. For me, that was the hardest thing, to have to rely on other people and to have to realise that even washing my hair tired me out. You get up some days after the chemo and you're just thinking, is this what my life has become? I realised money might be a bit of a problem, but I never ever in my wildest dreams thought I'd reach the point where I was thinking, right, what do I do? Pay for my heating bill or actually buy the milk and the food that I need to make myself strong for treatment? Towards the end of 2010, my pay stopped altogether. And then navigating my way around the welfare benefits system, having to fill in a 50-page booklet when I'd just come back from my radiotherapy session and I was feeling rotten. I was at this point where I was thinking, I cannot take any more.
When people ring the support line and come through to the welfare rights team, what we do is help them make the financial side of cancer a little bit easier and help them concentrate on getting through the cancer rather than worrying about their next gas bill. And we do that through benefit advice.
I think the thing that I found the most helpful was step-by-step practical advice on how to fill in the application form. I felt bombarded with information, so to be able to pick up a phone and to ring and speak to someone in the comfort and the privacy of my own home was such a huge relief for me.
It's just so heartwarming to speak to people, to know I've made a difference and made their cancer journey just that little bit easier.
Well, I just want to say thank you.
You know, it's a pleasure, definitely. Yeah.
It was so reassuring for me to know that I can talk to Macmillan when I wanted to and just ask them for help. Because Macmillan were able to support me, I was able to go through my cancer journey with a little bit more confidence and a little bit more optimism about the future. And without their help, I really don't know what I would have done.